Okay. So we're all getting World Cup fever, I take it. Just mic's on. There you go. Hold on, I disconnected it. So then that bit of case, that should reconnect it. That's it, reconnected. There you go, people. Loud and clear, live and direct. Not really live, but direct anyway. But needing that. Right, as you've seen from the thumbnail, the World Cup, where we are at the World Cup at this point. I'm just about, after this, to go on with Martine, and we're going to do the German game against, well, I call them Caraco, but it's not pronounced like that. Obviously, I missed the Australia beating the Turkey 2-0. And the Hattie and Scotland, I got cut off halfway through. Maybe that exceeded my time on the internet. Anyway, we'll go back to that afterwards. It's limited edition. It's probably not really limited edition because ASDA will pump out as many as they can anyway. But this one intrigues me. They look like Monster Munts, as you can see. £1 for how many grams? 140 grams. Maize snacks, spicy Vindaloo, curry flavour snacks, perfect in a sharing bucket. Maybe perfect with a beer. We'll go on to the beer in a sec because hopefully it's chilled enough. So I had a couple of problems on the machines. There's your other bit, and there is your other stuff. So, yeah, limited edition, obviously. Vindaloo, Vindaloo. I'd rather, it's coming home. Probably not though, but there you go. We haven't kicked a ball yet at the time of making this video. Harry Kane gets the service. Oh, Jesus, mate. Okay. There is a very, very, very smell of Vindaloo here. Oh, that's the other bit. That's the bit I meant to show you. Sorry, the old traffic light system, as a lot of the reviewers call it. Do pause. Oh, Jesus, mate. This is yeah, okay, alright, let's just get we've got a bit of a Mahou because I had a couple of issues with the machines. I might have an issue with this pour because it is the first one out, and yes, that's why I poured that out. Now, it is a PJT classic. At least it gets better. That dodgy Audi machine don't. So there you go, that's my own fault because I just swapped it over. And obviously because that one wasn't running cold enough, I didn't realise it was so warm today. So that will settle down. We can top that up in a minute. Let's get back to this. Real big flavours here. And you can kind of see the spice, I think. Can you see that spice on them? Yeah, you can, can't you? Look, you see that? So yeah, okay, let's give it a... Okay, nice and crunchy, I'll say that. And there is a spice. Okay, so they do have a bit of heat. I think the heat may well... Yeah. And do check out Martine's channel, by the way, Food From Afar. She's done loads of crisps and every snack and thing for the World Cup. One from every nation, every country, sorry. I'll tell you what. Two. On the heat, I'm trying to eat a few, but there are these ones that definitely will go with the beer because you already, you know, when you've got that dry feeling. As you can probably hear, they're hugely crunchy. But they're definitely not bad at all. There's some flavour going on. It is Vindaloo, but not a banging Vindaloo, but they are quite dry. That's a lot of Chris Hart. The idea of the old Chris is gets you drinking more alcohol, doesn't it? That's only the old Spanish lager Mahou, but of course brewed in England on Perfect Draft. But they are working. You got that nice sort of Pilsner bite coming through. I don't know what happened there. Carl's it. Oh, hold on. Is it working? I don't even know if I'm on. I am on again. So it kind of stopped me the video. I don't know. What I was saying, you've got a nice Pilsner bite, obviously, from the Mahou. These are slowly building. The more of them I eat, they're not going to rock your world. But for £1, you're having a few beers one night, they're not really going to affect your bank balance, are they? There's a little baby monster munch there. As you see, there is quite a bit of spice around them and everything there. But it's not building that much. But the beer does go, because they are quite dry. Obviously because of the quite flavour Vindaloo. So tonight, people, we have Germany, didn't we? Obviously I'm doing the German game. Then later on, we got the Netherlands versus Japan at 9 PM. Which, yeah, I'll probably do as well. I'll tell you what, they're quite full of flavour. The more of them I've had, the more I've kind of thought, and it does build the flavour, but it doesn't build to like nothing else. And it does taste a little bit like Vindaloo. Not the best Vindaloo in the world, shall I, by a long shot. I'll tell you what, when all said and done, I've had a hell of a lot worse. And like I say, not many places are you getting 140 grams of crisp for 99p. £1, whatever it was. Yeah, the limited edition. They'll probably come back after the World Cup, renamed as something else, but I get that. But yeah, I did the breakfast ones recently. I've got a few more to do. The Doritos. I'm going to do them with something else. I've got them to do. At this point, I've still got them to do. And these sound interesting as well. Again, £1, which was 150 grams. Slightly more of them. Inspired by the poutine, poutine, you know what I mean. And of course, the cheeseburger, cheese ball. So yeah, they will be coming rather soon. As I say, you know, they're curry flavoured crisps, they're Vindaloo crisps. As I say, they're not the greatest thing. The beer definitely helping. I do like a Mahou though. It kind of gives things a little edge. It's not that, again, like the crisp. The beer's not the greatest beer in the world. By a long shot, they switched the brewing over to here. But I tell you what, it's not that bad. People love to pan it and everything, but that's good. You know, whatever does it for you, I get that. But it's not that great, but it's not that bad. It was never that great in Spain. And that's, but it honest, the difference with the Perfect Draft Pro, you can always get it, if you get it right, ice cold. In Spain, most of the time they got it ice cold, but if they didn't, it could be somewhat tricky, can't it? Right, we're going to score this a yes, because it's only £1. If we're going on ratings, let's give it a 7.5 out of 10. As always, it's not goodbye, it's bonjour.